Hello, Vincent Verona here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for stopping by and revisiting this. I thought I'd just keep going. So right now we have this. I'm not sure if you is this one. Was this? So that's the thing. Let me just check. Right. So today I thought we would use a reference track to build the new tune on, if it works. Hold on. This is actually an overrelease of mine. Called It's On. And it basically is like this. I'm not sure how the sound is. This stereo or the last time I played the original, it was one channel, I think. Uh, for some reason. But I think the EO project I showed you in the last video, I think it was a kind of a mono project because it was a older project, and so that's the way it is, right? So it's basically I want to use the same idea. So like here in the beginning. Oh, this is sad. Let's delete what we don't need, right? This and this and this. This is the seat. Add up to what we need and say that's to be sure. That's two, right? And save it like this, right? Okay. And this is 140 BPM, I think that's what. Just need to match it up with the grid. It's about yeah, I think. So we have an impact. So let me find that first in the archives impacts in the folders. I think this could be somewhere. This I need something with a bit less bass. You can also filter the bass out, but sometimes. So in many projects, you would hear producers go, it sounds a bit different, but we won't do that because then it will take time. We'll take something temporary, maybe, and then and maybe a little video, maybe in a later video, we'll find the most fitting one. This is quite good. I will put it here. Set snaps here. And we take the original. I'm not quite sure the original project was 140, but about that, more or less like that. Let's see. So we can hear this is basically just to use to build up, right? For the first kind of drop before the real drop and break and all that. Um, mm, mm, mm. So just do this. Oh, hold on. Just need to have it all here. This one needs to be moved here, and this one here. And it might hurt a bit if you hear them say both twice, saying that at the same time. Sorry, but for me to find the structure, right? So, and we'll see how far we get. It'll be max an hour, just to be sure I'll get some rest. And we find a snare, and we maybe make some automation, but we'll do maybe in this video or later, right? So we'll and we'll go to the samples again. We'll look for a snare. Look for a snare, right? And something fancy, like a fancy build. One shot. Not no. Uh, this is actually quite good. And we can put it here. And we'll cut this one here. Hold on. We'll move it here. So we'll make a max about just below an hour or so to be sure that we get it all. Do, 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 do. And we'll adjust the volume at a later point. But right now it's just the sketch. And this is like this. Bum bum. Oh, hold on. I will do like this. Bum bum. Um, no, hold on. And then we can cut it this here, so we can have a sort of a bass and some sort of groove. Sorry. It just needs to be a bit shorter. I'll just make it a bit shorter here. Then it's feel bump bump. Copy, copy, copy. Copy, copy, copy. Copy, copy. Yeah, yeah, and didn't get what I'm going for, right? And now, so now we need a crash and wind up some sort of white noise. Well, let's find the crash first. Crash. Okay, we can use that. Temporary. That's more or less, right? Blow it up, boom, up, boom, boom, boom. And then we need a riser, like the and let's if you catch my drift. Uh, I could actually use the earlier in the build, maybe here, I think. Could work. Could work. And now we find some white noise. White noise. Noise. Not nice. Not noise. White noise. Do-do-do-do-do. So I hope you're all doing good. I just more or less yesterday or so I made the first video, but it was actually quite fun. As long as I stay true to myself, right? Then it wouldn't matter. I'm not sure that it's fine. Long one. Long one. That's fine. Okay. Let's use that one. Okay. And because we like it so much, we'll make it a bit shorter. That's not an argument. Hold on. Oops. To make it build for the droppy. And some of the volumes, let me just, might be too loud. Let's just see if I can see it. See if I can see it. You know, detached main mixer, that's the one. So here, right? Let's find the. We don't have a kick yet. I think the crash is a bit too loud, but we'll hear that once we have a bass drum and a bass line and all that. But we have that from earlier. And that was, let's find it. Just say that to be sure. As well. And and we'll need to make something similar to the other project, right? Is it? That's the kick, right? Some of the bars, well, we have some volume. If I could speak. Sorry. We need some bass line. And the original was this one. So instead of just tapping in the MIDI notes again, we'll copy. That's simple. I'll just copy here. Snip. Cut it here. And see where it fits here. Here. Yeah, that's not all. We need a bit more. And then we need some sort of a counter melody to build, because this, like we have in the other project here. Oh. Maybe like this, and some sort of the. And in the same key, right? And we just copy. Come on. And maybe make it a bit shorter and simplify it a bit. And is that possible though? Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's This one needs to be different, and I'll have to turn it up a bit. Oh, oh. Mm. Maybe a bit like this. Let's try it. And like earlier, I mentioned it could sound a bit repetitive. So I'll try to keep it as little and the least repetitive as possible, if that's the way to formulate it. So we need to make some sort of automation here to build it up, right? So that's where the fun, some of the fun is. I'm not sure if you can see. Oh, so too many wires. Hold on. Let's see if we could do it here. Need some sort of build for this. And the way to do that, there's so many ways. You can just automate it and draw a line and that's it. But sometimes it's a bit more fun to do it yourself. Or indirectly oneself, right? So let's just find the instrument in the rack. Too many instruments running. This is the one. This is the Spire, by the way. But you can also make this by yourself. With then now comes the good part, right? See this? This you can use. I think I showed it in one of my earlier videos. Automate, remote, and then let's choose which one can we see? This one. Now we choose this one. We can build it, right? Recorded while doing it, right? So let's do that. Have a pre-counter thing, clicky clicky, and pushy pushy. Put the record here. So now that we have this, so this is what we recorded now, right? Let's zoom in a bit. This and goodbye. And extend up, extend this. This is what we just recorded. So now it sounds like this. Oh, let's move the clicky clicky. So maybe we can have it like, so this is, I need to zoom in a bit. It's not that visible here. You see here, the automation, we can, hold on. We'll add it here as well. Hold on, this would be, well, this one is drawing it in, right? But so see, where do we need it? Like here, right? So this would be a way to do it. The volume levels could be more, let's see if we can fix it. To extend the automation a bit here. So now it sounds like, hold on, sounds like, hold on. Now we just extend this to maybe here. So now the double. So when in the original one, there's like 1, 2, just here. This is a different melody, so but just and there's the chord change where it's where you can hear it. The first part is the same key, like and then the second part is like it has the chord change again, like from back here. But this is not the melody. And now we just copy this one. So this is the basic thing, sketch, right? But so far. And we make a break here where there's some sort of impact or something. Or maybe we double it here. I'm not sure yet. To keep the structure. What was the original? So just to be sure that we do the same key, we'll just use the original one as a reference. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's off. Hold on. Oh, is this a rundown here? Here. push this key in this one, it goes up. Like the one, see the arrow here. This part, it goes up. I forgot. Hold on. Is this correct? Or is it? What key was this? And how long is it here? It'll still need to be, yeah, it's like like this long. It's from 17. And this is this one. This is the. And we might need to correct some of the smaller details, but that could be it. Let's see here. So let's see. So if I could speak, this would be so far what we have, right? Hold on, that probably yeah. But yeah. But we need another. Hold on. Goes like that. Carry on. Some of the rhythm could be a bit stronger, but this would be the concept, right? And let's fade it down, fade it out, have the break like this. So now we need an impact as well, Michael. But we'll fix it. Yes, we can. That's it's an old kids thing. Do-do-do-do. It goes down. No, it doesn't. Let's do it again. Oh. And we can use the time it takes to fade out to fade in some of the break elements, like some choir or something. Let's see what we can find. Let's do 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 do. See what we can find. So this one I actually like immensely. So that's the string. We'll put it here. Some awesome guy Mindbeats would say some of my projects are a bit messy, and well, he would be right. And they could have been more stringent, or what it's called. Yeah, less messy. So like we take the original melody, make a string section, and expand on the string section from, let's see here, it would be from, hold on, it would be from here, right? So from here, it sounds a bit weird now, a bit stressful. Let's fix that, shall we? So, boom, boom. Now we do like, because it's like you saw earlier, I like to copy and all that. So that's sometimes simpler. So this is one of the rag extension for Reason. I'm not quite sure what it's called. It's a POS. So, and that's some strings, right? Take a low C, D, E, lower and a low E, and high octave, and then here up, here up. That's some Danish translation. Up here. We move this one a bit. Do. And it's not like this. It's low. And it's basically the same on this one. This one is just this tabby, this one. And so yeah. Hold on. This one. So let's do like this, just to cut it here. Uh, it's basically the same. So now we delete this because otherwise I lose the overview. But the keys are the same for the low part of the chords here. Mm, basically the same. That's not right. This one goes down. Du-du. No. Oh, this is good. Good, good. Mm. This is more or less it, right? It was that was verkeerd. That was wrong. Hold on. Uh, ouch! What on earth happened? Yeah, there. Ah, to the chopper. Oh. Mm. The reason for using a reference track actually a great idea because sometimes, right, there's sometimes it's simpler to have some sort of sketch to work from, and then you can concentrate on building the melody or and the stuff that you want to dive a bit deeper into. So that was actually the reason I thought it was simpler to use that. Um, to see how long. Oh, hold on. Da-da. This is where we. This is the this is this fits. Mm, let's just see. This one was one of my first ones, the one I used as a reference track. But in time, I found a lot of awesome people to work with. But this one was a solo thing. But getting a voice on my tunes was awesome. Uh, and I found
with a lot of DMing and going back and forth with quite an amount of people. Found some incredible people among them, um, also locally. Um, let's see. So now I think let's we hear it once more, right? And then I'll try to fix something with the strings, and that's it for today. Let's see here. So we could. This was the strings. This is the string, right? I double it like I do sometimes. That wasn't the right one. I duplicated. It was the wrong one. Let's just sure. Oh, well, it's a bit late. Um, time gets us in the end, and time gets us. But to make it fill a bit more space, sometimes, like I mentioned earlier, use octave higher. But let's give it some more flow. Let's find the rack. It's here. These are the strings. So now it's time to have a bit more fun with that, and then let's play more or less. This is a rework. Uh, Use this one and this one. Better, more space. We can even do it like this. Now I can actually duplicate this one and go to the other, this one, and mark it all and go to the notes and tell it just to go one octave up. Because then we have both the bass, you just have more bass and more higher frequency mixed together. I might make a lower note just to make it fit. I sometimes take a low, just a bass note, and remove the bass from strings and just to better control the bass to make it more consistent. It's nice. So let's hear it let's build it up and let's hear it one last time, and then I think I need a bit of resting. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. We need to extend it this there. That's the do this to extend it a bit here. And we had I make some sort of automation with the strings. Here we have the volume. I point again. You cannot see here. This is the volume, right? This one here. I automate this one and automate this one because then I can go here and change the volume. And okay, the normal volume of this one is normally at 0 dB. That's a different story for different moment, but I can explain that as well. people are actually better at explaining it than me. So I might want to get a guest or something. So let's do like this, just to filter it, filter it in. I think it's called. The later it gets on the day, the more weird words pop up in my mind, and the more silly I get. So yeah. At some point, I want to do this live. I'm not sure how to do it. I thought of using one more sound card, sound um, maybe something Focusrite or something, just to get started. I would need an input. I haven't tested it yet, so because then it would be fun to like have these videos on one side and then maybe take questions or from Twitch or from Twitch users maybe and say at the same time and then record it and put it on the tube and the YouTube um, and the places where people listen to podcasts. The reason why I also made it as a podcast, I thought it would be interesting to see how it would work. So it doesn't. It's quite simple to get done. So I thought, why not? So now we hear it, and then that's it for today. I think this will end up as a release quite dreamy, not like some of the raw stuff like True Energy and all that. I should make a walkthrough of those as well. I'm a bit quite a lot of quite a big catalog to go through, but I just have to start somewhere. I just wanted to share this with you and take you with me on this journey. In this case, it's an old tune. So I'll leave you with this. Thank you for joining, watching, or whatever this ends up as. Thanks for being here. Stay safe and have a great day.